Good Wednesday morning. I'm Meteorologist Ted Schmidt. Another day in the heat, another day with humidity, but this time with a little more wind. The winds are not too strong right now, but you'll notice just a little more breeze going on this morning. Just a few minutes after 8 o'clock here this morning as we look live outside with our Quality Group camera from Assisi Heights, looking down past the pillars, looking toward the rising sun. Beautiful blue sky overhead. It's going to be another bright, sun-filled day. Great day to find the pool, the slip and slide, something like that. But if you can't, at least now we have a more of a pronounced breeze to stir things up and make things maybe just slightly more comfortable. But 73 right now, the temperature, on our way to about 92 for a high temperature. That's where we've been the last 2 days, but this time around with maybe 20 more miles per hour in that wind speed as we move along through our Wednesday. Right now, blue skies overhead the rule, and again, we're expecting a heat advisory that comes up at 1 o'clock this afternoon for the majority of the area, and will last to the length of the afternoon. And beyond this, not as much heat. This is the last day in the 90s this week for most of us. It does look like we are going to see a slight improvement in temperatures by tomorrow, and a lot more comfortable weather in store for the weekend. Here's a day planner: plenty of sunshine by 4 o'clock. 92, winds out of the southwest 18 to 20, gusting to 30 miles per hour, and still this evening temperatures in the 80s. Winds out of the southwest pretty much all day long. Sunset 7:55 coming up later on. Right now it's 73 in Rochester here in the 8 o'clock hour. Dew point 66. Air pressure is steady. Temperatures across the area. We start the day in the 70s. Winona already 77. La Crosse 78. And from here, again, we're talking 90s this afternoon. We'll be in the mid-80s by lunchtime. In fact, at about 87, the lunchtime temperature here in Rochester is really toasty stuff. But also rather breezy too. Rainfall, yeah, we've been talking about that a lot too. We are more than 2 inches below the average for this month alone for the season, about 3 inches below normal, and we are in moderate drought right now. So we gave some rain. Now keep that in mind. We're going to look at some rain chances headed our way, and that'll be mainly for tomorrow night and Friday. But right now, thunderstorms going on to our north. Parts of central and northern Minnesota, even looking into the east ahead of this series of storm systems activity in upper and lower Michigan. But we're focusing our activity, our focus now anyway, on approaching cold front from Wyoming and Montana. That storm system will bring us chances of thunderstorms for the next couple of days, but not today. Breezy, hot day. Heat advisory 1 until 7. Not everybody's in it. It looks like everything east of Interstate 35, so southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa, and a big chunk of southwest Wisconsin. Again, with heat index levels 95 to 100. Severe weather risk tonight north of us. Tomorrow, though, especially after about 5 or 6 in the afternoon, looks like the evening may feature some strong storms, large hail, and damaging wind concerns. Not a really big widespread threat until later tomorrow night. Looks like we're going to start seeing some larger lines of activity rolling in, and eventually the threat then changes to heavy rainfall by the wee hours of Friday morning. We may wake up Friday morning to some sizable thunderstorms in the area with some 2 to 3 inch rainfall amounts. Keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully get something in the way of decent soaking rain, just not too much, because this could lead to some street flooding and things like that if we were to get a couple of inches in an hour. That would be bad. So we'll be monitoring that situation. A lot of humidity in those storms headed our way. Slight risk of severe weather. This is for the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for Friday. Mainly in the afternoon until about 4 o'clock, maybe 5. That front pushes southward. The severe risk primarily confined to areas south and east of Rochester. That is as the cold front at that hour of the day, when the peak heating of the day, the peak instability, that's the storms building up there, and that's the best chance for the severe storms to develop once that front is in that area, and that's going to continue to push southward. So by evening, front's out of the area, severe storms out of the area, and we'll have less of that rain chance, certainly, but also less humidity in the area. You'll notice that before sunset on Friday, the temperature is still warm for Friday, it'll be in the 80s, but then the humidity dropping back, dew points in the 50s starting Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all of next week looking to be much less humid after a very warm and sticky Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. But again, the weekend and next week looking to be much more comfortable. Today, breezy, hot, and humid, a lot of sunshine, high temperatures, low 90s. A couple of thunderstorms, 1 or 2 of those may graze the area after midnight tonight to the north. Better chances for all of us coming in later tomorrow. Here's Thursday afternoon, rather, 4 o'clock. A couple thunderstorms come in. We may see a few of those pop up in the area around 6 or 7, 8 o'clock, but then we see the line of the severe storms just after midnight. And here are some of the heavy rain producing storms starting around 4 or 5 in the morning until about 7 or 8 in the morning on Friday. And then we move along into the afternoon. Redevelopment of those storms may produce some severe weather in parts of the area for maybe early to mid Friday afternoon before things dry out in the evening. But look for 92 today in Rochester, Mason City 93, and 90 in Owatonna. Mostly sunny, hot and breezy. Southwest winds 15, gusting to 30 miles per hour. Sunset coming up at 7:57 tonight. Breezy and hot, mostly sunny. 92 for this afternoon. Tonight, a couple of isolated thunderstorms. Temperatures close to 70 with those southwest winds diminishing. And then tomorrow, partly sunny. A lighter breeze out of the southeast. Chance of showers and thunderstorms late, mainly 5 or 6 and later in the evening. Temperatures tomorrow around 86. Heat indices approaching 90. And the outlook for the weekend, some scattered storms, especially morning and early to mid-afternoon Friday. Highs around 81, and then Saturday and Sunday much less humid, very comfortable, mid-70s with abundant sunshine. 7-day forecast details overall. A couple of scattered storms early next week. Otherwise, temperatures very September-like for next week, low and mid-70s. Looks like those 70s also carry us into Labor Day weekend, which is now still more than a week away, but that's the type of temperature trend definitely looking very mild and very September-like. In the meantime, try to stay cool today, stay hydrated, and be happy if you're not a big fan of heat and humidity anyway, that this is the last day in the 90s, perhaps for the year. But have a great Wednesday. I'll see you back here tomorrow.